Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 16. So, in the previous episode we managed to set up base and we're starting to build our wall for defense. Has anyone helped you yet? Yes, you are recovering. Wonderful. So we've got our power going, we've got our food source kind of situation going. We just need to build our beds, build defenses, that kind of thing. And make ourselves a better stockpile, because currently we've just got a little pile in our dining hall, which is not that good. Also, this place is going to have a research bench, because it's going to be multiple things. It's going to be a production room on one side and a dining hall on the other. So we do need a space to put our goods that is not in there. Where do we want to put it? One option is to dig into the cave and build that into a stock room. The other option is just to take up some outdoor space, but I really don't think that's a good idea, because as we expand, I imagine we're going to go into the cave instead, because we need a lot of farm space for our growing colony. So with that in mind, I think we're just going to probably dig this out here and make the wall nice and even. We've got steel being mined there, but we don't really want it to be. So I'm going to mine that out there and flatten it out. Do that there as well, I guess. In fact, leave that be. We shall just build a wall across here, and then this can be our stockpile when we end up building into it. Because then it's not much of a cave, so it won't spawn the evil insects of doom. Okay, let's speed up the game a bit. So we got a lot to do, and Tony is still recovering, so production's going to be a bit slow until she gets up. But we also now have ourselves some beds, so we can deconstruct these. Tis but a scratch. Yeah, get out of bed. I know you don't want to be there. You're recovering, and I don't think you're going to get infected, so apparently you do. Fair enough. Well, I think you'll recover a lot faster. Ooh, a villager named Levin has joined. He is a slave chemist. Okay. Really good at medicine. That's actually really good. And good at research as well, so we can get good on that. Incapable of being scary. That's absolutely fine. And you work a lot harder. Move a lot faster. And you're pretty. You are just a joy to be around, aren't you, Levin? And you come with a steel gladius as well, which is a pretty sweet melee weapon, if I do say so myself. So you are now our key doctor. I'm going to put you to a 3 on doctoring, just because you will be our backup one, since you are a surgeon, but apparently this chemist is better than you. Not going to question that at all. So we'll set them going. Our usual stuff. 4 and 4. You can share the priority there, I guess, except for you're going to be number 2, because I want you to doctor first and foremost. And I don't want you doing any kind of handling, because if we ever try to tame animals that attack back, I don't want my doctor to be the one that's doing it. Cooking wise, you're terrible. Hunting wise, you are terrible. Construction wise, you are terrible, but I'll put you on a 4 for that. So I'll put you all on a 4 for that. So if you've got nothing else to do, then you might as well do it, kind of thing. And put you on a 2 there. 3 there. And yeah, that seems about right. I'm going to knock you up on a priority. In fact, I'll leave you at 3 for research. So if there's no research to do, then you'll construct things. That seems about right. I'm fine with that. We do eventually want to get our smithing, tailoring, and crafting stuff done, because this is going to be a trading run. We're going to try and use some of the new features that are offered to us, like the new map, if I ever knew where it is. It's in probably world. Oh yes, also new research screen. Check this out. Oh yeah. So they're now in these little tech trees now, which is pretty nice, so we can actually see it a lot better. Speaking of, we might as well set one of these right now. Electric smelting, microelectronics basics. I suppose that's probably a good thing. That's the next level of research, and it'll also unlock us a lot of stuff that we actually need, so. Medicine production, ooh. Yeah, we want to go towards gun turrets pretty quick so that we've got a decent defense for when I get my kill box sorted. Our wall is about halfway done, which is wonderful. Steel is very low, so someone needs to get on that. 11 needs some clothes as well. We don't really have enough of any kind of leather or cloth to make him any clothes, even if I wanted to. So I could make him some tribal wear, I think. Unless we've got tailoring unlocked. Yeah, we got electric tailoring bench. Ooh. NG got some food poisoning. Speaking of food, we're 40% there towards some food, and we seem to be getting quite low, so... Oh, I see you. Right, who's our... You are our ranged units, so I'm going to draft you guys. And bring you out here. Need to get rid of that timber wolf, because it will attack our people. Come on, hit the target. You kidding me? Attack. There you go. Right, actually Levin. Come on, melee, attack this timber wolf for me, will you? Right, we're going to run away while it follows NG. Run straight into Levin. There we go. In fact, let's all gang up on this timber wolf and beat it to death. There you go. That's what we wanted. Alright, undraft. And you are going to finish off this timber wolf. Another reason why we want walls is to reduce the odds of these guys actually entering our base. Which is going to be unfortunate. I've just noticed we need another bedroom. So, structures. These are 6. Like so. Yeah, that looks about right. Wooden door. And furniture. Wooden double bed. There's no reason to put single beds in, I've found. Because if they ever find a romantic thing, you're going to have to deconstruct them and rebuild them anyway. Plus they're nicer, just as a general thing. And I don't think they're even... Yeah, they're double the size of wood, but wood's not really that hard to come by in this run, so... It's not really a problem. You know what? Levin. Someone needs to make you feel good again. So, there you go. Tony, just go treat Levin. Levin doesn't need any medicine for just this cut, so don't use any. We gotta be very careful with our medicine as well. That should be noted. Because we've only got 22 of it, and we haven't nearly produced enough of our heal root yet for it to be worthwhile to use all of our current very good medicine. I'd like to have as much of it left around as possible when the time comes. Let's hunt all of these animals here. Oh, a raid. A group of pirates from the Pigs of Injury have arrived. They're attacking immediately. And the sister of NG is here. What the hell have you got? Oh, you're using Yayo. Alright. Oh my god. Psychite addiction. Ah, you've got a Luciferium need. So, Luciferium need is essentially a drug that if you don't get, you go insane and slowly die. So, whether this guy survives this battle or not, we can't take him because... or her. Because he's just going to die on us. So, melee attack to death here. If you do survive... Excuse me, NG, don't shoot my Tony. Yeah, he died. Get rid of that. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, get rid. Right. Luciferium. Deteriorating due to being unroofed. Let's do all that stuff. He was very naked at the time, which is interesting. Now all of our doctors are actually the injured ones, but I imagine it's just bruising. You've got a gunshot, thanks to NG. But you've just got bruising, so you don't need any medicine. But Tony could do with some. So Tony's getting straight onto the sleeping spot. We need to set up a way of destroying this Luciferium. I don't think anybody in our group's got chemical fascination. But if... no, they don't. So we're alright for now. But if it ever got to the point where we did have someone with chemical fascination and they thought, I'm just going to try this Luciferium, they'd be essentially committing suicide. Which we don't want. Got minor break risk from NG. Your brother died. Yeah. That's going to stick around for a couple of days, I think. Yeah, stop. For a season. Oh, dear. Yeah. That's a problem. But we got food. That's a thing. Want that as well. Have you treated them, Levin? You have. Alright. You're bruising. It's fine. Major break risk. Oh dear. Yeah, get back to bed. I think it without a table we can sort in the morning. Except for I kind of want you to finish the bedroom first. I don't want too many things to go on. Hungry. You'll sort that in the morning. And depressive is never going away. It's bad, but we can sort that out. We can counter that. Where are you going? To consume a simple meal. Sure. Alright, finish your room, mate. You've not, 11. You do construction. Suppose you're cleaning first. Which is fair enough. It's a job that needs to be done still. It's not a particularly important job, but if you don't get on top of it, then it takes a long time to do later down the line. So I'm quite happy for him to do it right now. I've just realised there's no repair trait anymore. They've actually knocked it into construction. Nice, nice. Another wanderer, Kiko. A cave world tunneler. We're getting quite lucky with these. Although I'm going to hold my tongue. Nervous optimist prostophile, incapable of intellectual and crafting. Actually, that is not too bad. Nervous increases the mental break threshold, which we don't want. And you're an optimist, which counteracts that, kind of. And a prostophile, which means you get bonuses for having prosthetic limbs, which, if we know this run, and we know my playstyle, everybody's going to have 3 different peg legs. And yes, I know exactly what I just said there. It will happen. Alright, let's just copy you there, just so we can get a brief look. You're not going to be doing any doctoring, because you're absolutely atrocious at it. And I wouldn't want you to do it even if you could. Wardening, same again. Handling, nobody needs to do handling, because we're not doing any handling stuff. We barely have enough food for ourselves at the moment, let alone trying to feed animals. So let's not do that. And you are our #1 cook, officially. That's interesting. And then you're our #1 miner as well. So, put you on a 2 there. And a 3 there, I guess. Actually, put you 2 there. So you do plant cutting. It's very important. And yeah, that seems about right. We'll adjust as we go if I need to. There we go. Tony is fully healed. We'll leave the sleeping spot there for now. How's our wall coming along? We've almost got the steel to completely surround our base. We still need this line here, which makes the actual tunnel that they've got to go through. But that's not too important right now. We just want the actual basic wall, so they have to come through this hole, and we know exactly where to set up base then. Looks like our new bedroom's done, but we're going to need another for Kiko now. And in fact, is there exactly enough space on this side? It's 6, right? Yes. It is exactly enough space. I wonder if I should knock this wall back a bit. We haven't built it yet, so I think I will, just so that we can actually maneuver around this compound. It'll just make us a little bit more efficient. I think that's a good idea. Plus we get a consistent wall for our home. And put you there. With a double bed. And also orders, chop wood, get rid of them, cut plants, those 3 there. Sweet. That should produce the wood that we need, because we've only got 69 wood. Yeah, plenty of wood. Awesome. The mining's been done, so what we can do here, I'm going to build it out of steel just in case fire spreads or anything of the sort. We want to make sure that, in fact, I'm going to make it out of wood door though, just because wood doors open up a lot quicker than steel doors. In their base forms, that is, anyway. And then we're going to expand build roof area to here. So that now that's indoors, we can create a stockpile. We're going to copy the settings, delete it, and paste the settings. So that's our stockpile. That's where everything's going to go now. It's indoors as well, so it won't deteriorate. And we can expand it as far back as we want as well, alongside our battery room. Need a joy source. You're absolutely right, I do. Let's go to joy. Let's get a horseshoe pin. Let's put it right next to you. Oh, brother. No, let's not do that. Let's just put it back here. I don't think we're going to be building much back here anyway, so... Ooh. We've got compacted plasteel in our base as well. There's a lot of plasteel on this map. Very impressed. Right, well, we might as well mine this steel that we've got here as a mining job to do. Wood-wise, we kind of need some wood, so I'm going to chop some wood. I'm going to do it outside of our base and along this kill box here. Mostly because, one, for this one, we kind of want no cover points for our enemies. And two, because if we ever get locked into our base, I kind of like the idea of having some trees hanging around. And right now, it doesn't really hurt us to be slightly inefficient by taking those trees. So, we've got all of the beds that we need. We do, however, need to add some standing lamps to these and run the power line down across it. Like so. New lovers. Levin and Lawrence have come together and are now new lovers. Alright. Congrats. And we've essentially gotten all that steel. There was a lot there. Don't think I ordered that little bit to be mined. So we'll do that. So we've got nearly... Well, we're definitely going to have over 1,000 steel now. Which is pretty awesome. Not a great deal to do with it though. Simple research bench will solve that problem. We'll stick it in the back here. And yes, let's get rid of the debuff from not having anywhere to sit to eat your meal. So we'll go there and we'll get a table with some dining chairs. Might even want some extra ones actually, now that I think about it. We have 5 people. I don't think there's going to be 2 people at a time in a morning anyway, because they all wake up at the same time, go for their meals at the same time, so we need to make sure everybody's got a place to sit. Let's do some more hunting. Do you attack when hunted? Apparently not. No, hunt you 3 down. That seems like my Labrador, so don't hunt that one. Some rabbits, some rats. Always hunt down the little things because you don't want to get attacked back. It's pretty horrible when you do. There we go. That'll do for now. Plenty of meat. How's our potato plants coming along? Quite nicely. And in fact, you know what? I feel like we need some more growing zones. So, and it'll also stagger the production of our food. At least until... mysterious blight comes and destroys our crops. That's what I was going for. You want strawberry plants, don't I? Yeah, let's do strawberry plants. That sounds nice. Let's get that hauled. In fact, let's try haul as much of that stuff as we can. As long as it's in the way. That's what we need to do. We're still producing enough power by the looks of it, which is good. Always a good sign. I don't know if we're actually making profit on this slowly, but I'll keep an eye on it nonetheless. Sweet. Lawrence has gotten food poisoning from a simple meal. Fair enough. So we've got our strawberry farms going. We've got ourselves a stockpile, and our research is selected and ready to go whenever anyone wants to do it. I might actually knock you up to a 2 just so that we get some actual research done. Food situation's a little bit dire for the time being, but we're not very far off of having our potato plants being grown, and we've just hunted down a mega sloth, so yeah, we're pretty sorted on food. And strawberry plants apparently don't grow too slowly, so we're awesome in that regard as well. Do need a graveyard. That's the thing we need. Let's add some graves. Only till we get to cremation, which is something I want to rush really quickly, because having graves is really annoying, and I don't really want to have a big pile of bodies outside either. So anyway, guys, that's actually going to do it for the episode. Oh god, hang on. Before that happens, let's put that out. Put it out. There we go. And sort that out. And that's why we have multiple lines for our power. Yes, anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. So if you did enjoy the content, then be sure to leave a like. It helps me out a great deal. Be sure to leave a name for Levin and Kiko, as well as any of the others that are currently unnamed. Really eagerly awaiting your names. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I should start by saying as well, there is a little bell icon next to the subscribe button. If you click that, then you'll be notified for when I produce any kind of videos. So if you'd be as kind to select that option as well, then it'll do us all a lot of favours. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.